He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
love. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee, this is Jaylee's Corner, and this is Storytime, bitch. It's 5:11 in the morning, so it's basically Sunday morning. And yesterday, Saturday, was a weird day for me. Like, I was just like, I'm gonna make it a story time. Like, usually my story times are about stuff that happened before, but yesterday was just a weird day, and I want to just kind of release it into the goddamn energy, into the world. So, like 3 or 4 different things kind of was like, I'm like, is the devil working to get on my damn nerve today? Because that's what it feels like, bitch. So, I went to get some Red Lobster. Okay, I called in an order with some chicken Alfredo. Okay, I want some chicken Alfredo from Red Lobster. They have it now where you can order it online and go pick it up. And I've done it plenty of times. I'll be leaving work and I'll place a little order, or I'll place a little order. And it say, okay, you place your order at this time, it'll be ready at this time, come pick it up. I've never had issues. So, excuse me. When I was leaving, it is pouring down, thunderstorm, lightning striking, raining. It's raining cats and dog bitches. I mean, cats and dogs. And I'm like, well, okay, Rita Beard and gone, so I mean, I guess she's bringing the rain, bringing the sunshine or whatever. So I'm like, shit, I gotta put on clothes that won't. It was raining so bad, no matter what I wore, I'm like, my pants, short, whatever, it's something gonna get wet. So I'm gonna throw in some real cute, just a little dress or whatever, and I don't care. So go out there. Of course, I get drenched, whatever. Get to Red Lobster. I walk in. Before me, a Grubhub delivery dude walked in. I didn't even know that Grubhub used Red Lobster near me. I'm like, bitch, I could have just did Grubhub and not left my goddamn house. That's the first thing that pissed me off. Then the Grubhub dude just happened, like he was a gentleman and let me walk in first. He went in first, and so he got in the takeout line for me. Whatever, I don't care. So he's standing there for a little while. I'm looking like, well, bitch, if your food ain't ready, like, move, because my food may be ready. Because again, I ordered my food and it was gonna be supposed to be ready at a time, and I was there at that damn time. Matter of fact, I came 5 minutes later to give him time to make sure this shit is ready. So I said to him, like, is your food ready? Is the order ready? He's like, no, some kind of mix up. I said, well, you know what I'm saying, you go ahead and move over, because I can see if my food, because if my food ready, I'm not finna wait for your stuff to get fixed. I can get my food. So he's like, oh, you right, I'm sorry. So he goes, he sits down. Excuse me. Yeah. He says his food is ready, but I have my own order. You know what I'm saying? My name is Jaylee. Cool. So she's pushing buttons, okay? Do. Pushing all these little buttons. I'm like, bitch, I've been here plenty times. I've never seen anybody press that many buttons for one goddamn order. I'm like, do you need me to spell my name? No. I'm like, why is she pushing so many goddamn buttons, bitch? What's going on? And I was like, it was a simple order chicken Alfredo, you know what I'm saying, with some extra Alfredo sauce. That's all that it was. Like, it's not ready yet, because again, it was supposed to be ready about 7 minutes ago. I'm like, I've been waiting, so like, it's not ready. Oh, I'm gonna go see. She then goes in the back. She's in the back, and I see her kind of scrambling. She comes back up front, goes back to the little computer thing. Do. She keep doing. I'm like, and I said, is there an issue? Yeah, I think I gave your food to someone else. Bitch, how? I was like, so somebody else came in with my name and got my food? I'm like, no one knew I was ordering food for her, so how could you go in, get your name, and that's how you get your food? And I said, did someone like pay? I said, because you see my food order in the system, right? Yeah, I see it in here, but you know what I'm saying, I must have gave it away to someone else. And I said, so they paid for the food too? Yeah. And I was like, but how? Because it's a whole different name. Like, No one will come in and know my name. I don't get it. She then says, you know what, let me go back, I'm gonna go sit. She then goes in the back and she's running around like a chicken with her haircut. It was an older-ish white woman. She probably in her, I'm saying her in her 50s. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like old and decrepit 50, like you know, within her own common sense 50. So then I go sit down because I'm like, clearly she don't know what she's doing. I come back up when I see her come back to the thing. So yeah, I gave your food to someone else. However, you got a whole order of Alfredo. I'm gonna charge you for a half order. I said, first of all, how long it's gonna take for a new order, because I'm not trying to wait. I've been already waiting like 15 minutes since I was in here in line because you messed up his order too. So how long is it going to take? Oh no, I talked to the chef. It's gonna be about 5 to 8 minutes. Now at this point in time, it's like 3 people behind me who then came in. So I said, I'm gonna be sitting right there. So in 5 to 8 minutes, when my food is ready, you gonna bring it to me sitting over there? Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Whatever. I go sit down. As I'm sitting down, I'm telling y'all, I saw like 2 managers, a whole bunch of workers. They see this lady struggling. They see she needs some help at the goddamn takeout window. But no one helps. I see manager after manager go in there, see someone. I'm like, they have to see the fucking takeout line stuff is not going good. But they don't help. Because you know why? Because it's stupid customer service. And I kept saying to myself, should I be, you know what I'm saying, the angry black woman and not cause a scene, but like, where's the manager? Sir, should I do that? And I said, no, calm down, because I was already aggravated with the rain. I was aggravated with it was hot. My dress got wet. I was already aggravated. I'm like, the devil's trying to win. I'm going to sit here, take a quick picture of myself, and be like, I can't believe, because I took a picture, put it on Instagram. So I'm sitting there. My food was I ordered my food at 4:45-ish. The food was supposed to be ready at 5:15-ish. I got to the restaurant at 5:20-ish. At this point, when I'm still sitting, I'm still pissed off, it's like 5:45. So it's been a whole hour since I placed my order. I've been waiting for, like 20, 30 minutes. But I'm like, again, I see the line and she's still fucking up people's orders. And no one's helping her do shit. So finally, after another girl person come in, someone else leaves, but everybody looks frustrated. I get up, I'm like, okay, it's been more than 8 minutes, and she said not a goddamn word to me. So I get up and I stand in her view, like these. I'm right here. So for some reason, I see it was this black woman, a worker. I'm gonna say I believe she was like a manager or whatever, and she saw the line, because it was a line, and then she said, is anybody waiting to place an order? Is anyone just picking up an order? Like, what's going on? And I said, well, I've been waiting since 5:20. At this point in time, it was like 5:50, and I was like, and my order should have been ready at 5:15. She gave my order to somebody else, and I've been waiting for a whole new goddamn order this whole time. I did hands and all. And she was like, okay, give me 1 second. What you order? Chicken Alfredo and some extra Alfredo sauce. Cool. She go in there. She come back out, and the lady then said, who first took my order, well, see, that's the weird part. I had her Alfredo sauce right here, but I couldn't find the chicken Alfredo. Bitch, because you gave it away. That's why. What I'm going to do with extra Alfredo sauce with no chicken Alfredo, but whatever. So they say, give me a second, I'm going to get your stuff. She then comes out with the chicken Alfredo, but no extra sauce. I'm like, where's my extra sauce? You know what I'm saying? Now, I hadn't paid yet. And so she then come back out with the extra sauce or whatever, and she was like, I'm so sorry, you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna charge you. I said, well, I wasn't gonna pay for it, because at this point in time, y'all inconvenienced me. I said, be happy I didn't complain. I just kind of waited and didn't say shit. I said, but I see you must have had a long ass day, so have a nice day, thank you for the free food, I'm about to go. And I walk out, get out to my car, cool, drive home, cool. I remember it, bitch, you need gas. Oh, fuck, I put gas on my car. But guess what I don't have? I don't have my purse with me. Why? Because I was just running to the place, and I only grabbed my cell phone, my debit card, and my car keys. So, could not stop and get gas, because the car that I used to put gas in my car was at home. So I could use my debit card, because it's money on there or whatever, but I'm real funny acting about which card I use for gas, because I have a whole budget. that I do things with. Anyway, I then said, oh yeah, you need to stop and drop your rent check off. Can't do that either. Why? Because your purse is at home, bitch. But it's okay. I have to the 5th. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So I pull up to my apartment. I see a black Cadillac, and I'm like, that car person don't live here. And I noticed it because the car was parked in like 2 spaces, and it was, look, I'm not racist, okay? So when I say race, don't get on my ass. I saw 2 white girls in the car who look like crackheads, okay? And where I stay, I don't see crackheads. I don't. We don't, like, everyone, you know, I live in in my building is a whole bunch of old people. I'm the youngest person in my building. And I love it that way because I like silence, and they always silent. It's one guy who looks like he's probably in his 40s or whatever, late 40s or early 50s, I don't know, and he's here too, but he's the youngest of the old. Anyway, when I'm about to park, the way they're parked, weirdly, I can't park in the space I was pulling into, so I back up, and I'm looking, and it was a blonde one and a brunette one. The blonde one is in the driver's seat, and I swear, I'm like, she having a full-on crack episode, and I'm like, should I call the police? Like, why are these 2 crackheads like sitting in the car in the parking lot? They don't live here. I'm like, I didn't get what was happening. Are they casing the building? Are they trying to break in? What the fuck is going on? So I didn't park. I pulled in the front of my building and sat there for a minute. Like, should I call the cops? Should I be parking lot patty? Like, what am I supposed to do? So I park 1 space over from these 2 crackheads, and it could be crack, it could be heroin, it could be whatever, but they were drug addicts. Clearly, they were drug addicts. Clearly, okay. So I park next to them, and I'm looking, and I started to record them, but I'm like, crackheads is crazy, and I ain't gonna tell you fight no crackheads. So I'm looking over at them, and I'm faking like I'm on the phone. Like, maybe they see me on the phone, they'll think I'm calling the police, and they'll leave. But no, I look over. The blonde who was in the driver's seat is having a full-on crackhead, heroin head episode. It's all this extraness. Like, she looks stoned out. Her hair is a mess. Lipstick smeared. At one point, she was just all over the car. The girl in the passenger seat was trying to help her put shoes on. I'm like, what kind of crap? Again, I don't see that in my neighborhood often at all. I just don't. I live in Warren. And I just don't see that often. I don't see that often anywhere. I don't see crackheads often anymore at all. Anyway, but it was weird because, again, they're parked in the parking lot of my complex. And I'm like, it's just the weirdest shit ever. And they're in a Cadillac. I'm like, it was just weird. So I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, it's weird. I'm at home. I don't want to go in my building because I'm thinking it's these 2 crackheads. And what if they case the joint, and then when I get out my car, they get out their car and they want to come in the building with me. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wake them out because I ain't going in the house until either they pull off or whoever they're waiting for leaves with them. So I'm like, Mom, in the car having a full-on crack episode. She's like, Jaylee, I don't know what a crack episode is, so I don't know what you mean by that. Like, she's like, what's the crack episode? I'm like, well, you know, it's like crazy, radical, whatever. Like, she looked like she's on a whole little crack bender, but maybe it's like a different drug. Like, I don't know crack. I'm like, Mom, I know that, but you know, I'm like, it's the equivalent. I'm like, because we had a family member who was on drugs back in the day. I said, I remember when so-and-so would be like tweaking on or whatever. It's like, she's like, oh, well, you know, it might be this. I said, I'm not saying I know it's crack. I'm like, but they look like crack or heroin heads or even meth heads. I don't know. I said, but they high right now, and the driver is having an episode. Like, she just all, like, she looked like, like that whole thing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she was, like, it was the weirdest shit ever. And I'm sitting in my car, and the girl on the passenger seat, like, acting like it's no big deal. I'm like, this is the weirdest shit ever. So as they in the car and they Cadillac having full-on crack episodes, my neighbor come out the building, and it's the guy who sometimes I put my trash outside my door just to remind myself to take it to the trash can when I leave for work in the morning. But I put it out at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm done reviewing stuff, and he leaves for work around that time, so he usually takes my trash out most, all the time, whatever. He also has helped me clean my car off in the winter. It's him. It's the neighbor who's about in his 50s or whatever. And he walk out, he see me sitting in my car, he waves, hey, I wave back, and I'm like, I know he ain't going. So I'm like, my neighbor going to the car. He might be a crack dealer. Oh my God, a drug dealer living in my building. I'm like, I can't believe. Someone like Jay Lee, he may not be a drug dealer. Like, what if he didn't know them? I'm like, but they some fiends. Like, I don't know. They over there fiending, and he at the window, like, and I can't look over because again, I'm like, I don't want to seem like I'm watching, but I'm like, like he talking right now, like he a drug dealer. So I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I just can't believe it. I'm trying to calm down because I was already mad about the whole chicken Alfredo thing. So then I see he go back to our building. I'm like, dang, he really gave them some drugs because he went to the car, was there for like a minute or two, and he going back. Okay, he's probably a drug dealer. Then I realized what really happened. He paid them whores. Those was prostitute, drug addict people, because he went back to the door and he stood on the porch part or whatever and waited for them to come in with him. And when I tell you, they was crack whores. They were crack whores. Okay, I mean, from the rooter to the goddamn tutor, she walked like the hooker crackhead whore from Family Guy. It was that, okay? I mean, like, straight up, I was prom queen cracked out. I was just so confused with the whole thing. If you don't know where that reference is from, you're too young to watch my stuff. New Jack City, Chris Rock and a girl. Anyway, the blonde one who was having a heart attack, she was having a full-on episode. It took him a good 4 minutes to get herself together to get out the car and walk up. And even walking up to the house, she clearly was high. So I figured out what happened. He paid them to come probably do some things with some change, and that's why they were there, because them ain't his friends. Okay, I've seen that man time and time again. I don't think he smoked crack, but I don't see him all the time in his own apartment. However, I said, he paid them to probably come have sex with him. That's what it was. He wasn't giving them drugs. They come in to do some things for some change. And my mom again is like, girl, you were so crazy. So once they are safe, they in the building. I don't want to see it. They in the building. I then go in the house. Cool. So I done had the whole chicken Alfredo incident, the raining cats and dogs. I ain't got no gas in my car. Whatever. The crackhead episode with the people in the Cadillac with my neighbor. And the car's still outside, so I don't know. Of course, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so that's about 12 hours ago. That's a lot of crack. Or they probably asleep or having stupids. I don't know. I get in the house. Now, when I left the house, I never cut my TV on in my living room. Okay? I only have my TV on in my bedroom. But I watched my TV in my living room yesterday. I cut my TV on because I have to watch some shows to review. My TV cuts on, the cable box will not work. It keeps saying no signal. So I'm unplugging shit, plugging shit back up, getting all these things together. I'm like, this is just this day. Cool. Ma, I'm going crazy. Say a prayer for me. I need you to pray for me to calm down because I'm going crazy. Because this is happening. She's like, so she said a prayer. She'll just call Comcast. Cool. Call Comcast so they can probably send some signal to the box in the living room. And I called them. The phone was disconnected 5 times. I had to call Comcast 6 times to get someone because every time I got to an agent, the fucking phone hung up for some reason or the other. Pissed me off. When I finally got someone online, she had me, well, unplug this. Unplug all the same shit. Unplug the HDMI cord. Put it from 1, put it to 2. Switch the input, all this shit. I'm looking like, bitch, this girl. This shit ain't working. It keeps saying no signal. It was working before. It ain't working now. The TV in the living room was working. It's something with the system where it's not connecting to the cable, and I don't fucking know why. When can someone come out here to fix it? Because I need the TV stuff because I review TV shows, bitch. She then says to me that today, on September 1st, They don't have anyone available to come out until September 8th, which I believe is Friday. And I'm like, bitch, I have to work on Friday. You don't have nothing sooner? Nope, that's our first opening or whatever. Fine. What times? All the times I'm at work. Or first thing in the morning. I'm not going to be up at 8 a.m. for Comcast, bitch. I ain't going to do it. And I said, well, fuck it. If I'm going to wait till Friday, I might as well wait till Saturday when I'm going to be off work and I can do it then. Cool. We had that whole thing. Hang up the phone. After I hang up the phone with them about the TV signal not working for the living room, my internet is now acting stupid. I can't get on the internet. I need internet to upload shit to YouTube because I can still watch TV in my bedroom. I just can't watch it in my living room. I might need to come to your house for the week because it's because I was just stressed. So stressed. I don't know what's going on. It's so dumb. She's like, girl, just come to the, you can be, ain't no problem. Come here, stay in the extra room. It's fine. You know, my mom has open space. It doesn't matter. But I like to be at my own house. Plus, I live closer to my job than my mom's house or whatever. I'm like, no, I said, if my internet don't work, I will come there. But I got my internet to work myself. I kept resetting the box in my bedroom. Cool. That's done. It works. So then I watched Ayanna. It was some bullshit. I did my review. And now it's time for me to watch Power. It's about 12:30 at night. You know, Power come on at midnight is available. For some reason, the Power episode is not available for me to watch on demand in my bedroom. Now, I've never watched Power in my bedroom before at midnight. I have always watched it in the living room, which has like the box with like the clock on it or whatever. And I'm pissed. I'm resetting my TV. Why can't I get Power? This is so dumb. And then it won't, like, Power just won't play. And I cannot not upload Power first thing in the morning. I just can't. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to wait until it comes on at 8, because if that's the point, no one watches my review if it comes on after the episode comes on. Well, some people do, some people don't. So I then pull up the Stars app on my phone because I have Stars through Comcast. So when you go on there and say pick your provider, of course Comcast Xfinity isn't a listed provider. So of course I can't just sign in using that. I have to sign in for a free trial, but I know for a fact I used my email like maybe 2 years ago for Power or whatever, because the same thing happened that time. I had to use my other email to get it on my phone. Then I realized I don't want to watch it on my phone. I want to watch it on a big enough screen. So I go on my Mac, and there was a big screen. And so I go thinking because I have the free trial through the app, I can pull that up on the computer. You can't, bitch. Nope. I had to make a whole new email. I had to use a whole new email to get the app on my computer. And then once I went through all that, the episode was acting dumb on the internet. Eventually I got it to work, so that's why I got a Power review tonight, early today. But yesterday, like, I'm still sitting here, my TV in my living room still does not work. I have to go in my bedroom and like I have to watch all my shows in my bedroom, and so when I say sometime doing YouTube is so frustrating, like I had other stuff to do today and I could not get out of it done because it was a frustrating day. And I'm like, I have to kind of talk about my frustrating day today as a story time, because I'm like, between the fucking raining cats and dogs, my chicken Alfredo shit, 2 crackheads, and my neighbor fucking them or whatever, this is kind of crazy. And then it was so much. But that is my story time of how my day went on September 1st, 2018. And that's what it was. So this may not have been funny to y'all. It was not a story from back in the day. But bitch, it's 5:34, and I'm hoping today will be a better day than yesterday was, because I was like, bitch, because how I left my house and the crackheads wasn't parked out there when I left my house, and I came home, the crackheads sitting in the parking lot outside. So I'm just, that alone is troubling. And I'm like, I'm like, bitch, is you dying? I wanted to call the police, but I'm like, as a black person, could not call the police until white people was in the, what would I say? So I didn't call the police, but I wanted to. I swear to God, I was like, Mom, should I call the police? She was like, well, you can, like, if they're like strangers, like sitting outside. And I'm like, but they like crackheads. They like, are they getting about crack? I'm like, and if they are, I don't know who sells, like, no one sells crack over here. Like, it's just a weird thing. So bitch, I'm done. Let me stop. Okay, put y'all comments below if y'all need to. I'm just, yeah. But now it's out of my system. So, peace.